I'm on fire. I'm hot. I'm smoking. But my e-bike batteries are not, because I have a YOLIN Tech charging box, fire suppression box for my lithium-ion e-bike batteries, and actually any lithium-ion battery. YOLIN Tech, fire suppression built in. Wizardry, magic. Yes, they sent this to me. Thank you for being my friends. Thank you for being my subscribers. And if you're not smash subscribe, smash all my military friends. Yes, 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 yes. I have this lithium-ion battery charging cabinet, storage cabinet from YOLIN Tech. Who is YOLIN Tech? It is a company. They've been around since 2005. 21 years. 21 years they have been in the electric world making e-bike products, e-bike accessories, and now they are making lithium-ion battery charging cabinets, storage cabinets that have built-in fire suppression. All different kind of treats to protect you. Ventilation to keep the batteries inside cool. Tech. It's becoming more of an issue. My friend Gary told me that he thinks insurance companies are going to start making people who have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lithium-ion batteries, have them in a special container so they don't burn the house down. Now, insurance companies suck. They want your money. They want your premium. They hate paying claims. I could see them doing this just because they suck. So YOLIN Tech is making safe storage cabinets for your lithium-ion batteries, and actually any lithium-ion battery charging can be done in here. They have 2 sizes. This is their largest size for somebody who has a lot of batteries like myself. They also make a smaller size for somebody who just has a few batteries. It was easy to put together. All I had to do was put the casters, the rollers on the bottom, and the shelves. There are shelves inside. They already came installed, but you can move them around and adjust them for different sizes that you have. And it comes with a smoke detector. You have to have your own AA batteries. They do that because it's just coming from China. And so they don't want the alarm going off while it's in the container and freaking people out. So just a precaution for the shipping people not to be panicked if they hear a smoke alarm. 18 gauge metal, 3 shelves, charging ports inside, charging panels inside, and it comes with its own built-in safety system, its own built-in breaker that plugs in and powers this unit. And it has fans. There's built-in fans. So you can adjust the temperature, and this will pull out the heat from inside to keep your batteries cool. Your batteries should not be charged above 114 degrees. There's a digital display here where you can set what temperature you want this automatic fan system to come on. Yes, automatic fan system. So this is something that you plug and forget. You plug it in and you can forget it. This is protecting your batteries. This is protecting your home. This is protecting you through technology, 21st century technology. It comes with 2 keys so that you can lock it. You can see thick door, and then you have 3 shelves that are adjustable. You can put them in different levels. And there is one of your charging strips, fire suppression unit, another fire suppression unit, another fire suppression unit and charging strip, another fire suppression unit. So on every single level, there is an aerosol fire suppression unit. It comes with red plastic coverings on the end. That is also for shipping protection. So you will remove these red tips before you put this into action. The smoke detector, you'll put the batteries on the smoke detector, and that installs right up in here. 2 AAAs. Once you put the batteries in, just press the button once, and then you know that it's working properly. And then it just pops in on the top. And now it's installed. Very easy to do. Just to show you how easy it is to have the fire suppression activated, all you have to do is pull the little red tips off. They come off that easy. Just do that for all 4 of them. Now the YOLIN lithium-ion battery storage and charging station, I call it the fire box, fireproof box. It comes with this breaker and cord that you're going to plug into the unit and then into a 15 amp or higher grounded outlet. Now the system itself, it is protected from overload or over voltage protection. So if this system detects that there's something going on, the breaker will trip. So once you plug this in, you're going to press the R button to reset and then flip the breaker. And then if there's an overload or some kind of dangerous situation, it will trip and the breaker will flip and the power will shut off. So on the side again, here are your 2 fans so that you can regulate the heat inside and dissipate the heat. This is your charging port. And for our purposes, for this video, demonstrative purposes only, we're going to use an extension cord to plug in the provided breaker box from the company. The plug on the end from the company goes into the, I call it the safe, the battery safe, the fireproof battery safe. And then you'll plug into power, but we're going to use an extension cord. Now you see the system is off. There's no light, there's no electricity here. This got damaged in shipping. The unit got damaged in shipping. So the company talked me through how to reinstall the sensor gauge, the temperature gauge, the digital display. The company is using me and others as a guinea pig so that they get feedback on how they have to protect this for shipping. The box was good. It was thick. It was super thick cardboard, ribbed cardboard, but it was still beat to heck. So now the company knows to do extra, especially on the corners. So when you get yours, it'll be in perfect condition. So no power yet. So what you need to do, you'll press the R button and then flip the breaker. And you see you have power now. The green light says, I got power. This is your temperature that you can set for when the fans come on. And the triple L's, the unit right now, there's a sensor in here right now figuring out what the ambient temperature is, what the temperature is in my garage. That will take a little bit. If the system says, oh my gosh, there's an overvoltage, there's an overload, there's something going on, it will trip this breaker. So you heard it flip, it flipped down, the R button's out, the power's off. So this is to protect anything crazy from happening. So that's a pretty good system. So if that happens, you got to figure out what's going on with your electric, your voltage, what's going on with anything in the battery safe, so to speak. Everything's fine. Press the R, flip the breaker, and then you're back online. To set what temperature you want the fans to come on, what you'll do is press set. And once it's blinking, you'll use the up and down arrows to adjust the temperature. See how it's going up? If you press and hold, it'll keep climbing, keep climbing, keep climbing. If you want it to lower the temperature, you press set, and then once the lights are blinking, then you'd press and hold the down arrow. Press set, adjust your temperature with the up and down arrows, press set again, and then you locked it in. And then if you wanted to reset everything, there's a reset button here that you could press to reset everything. So you can see my power strips are on. There's 2 power strips because you can have the ability to do 3 chargers on this shelf and then 3 batteries below where I have 1. 3 chargers on this shelf and then 3 batteries where I have them here. Every single battery that I've received, every bike, all the manuals now say what Dr. Chopper always told me, which is you plug into the battery first. Now, for this purpose, put your charger up top. You know, you can drop it behind the shelf. You can drop it behind the shelf, and even old man Bruce, with his arthritis, can pull the charger and then plug it in. Or, because there's enough space in the front of the door. So however you want to pick your poison, you can simply drop the charger right down the front and plug it in. And the door still closed. And then these are 2 Talon batteries. And then I have an Orca. Plug in my battery. And then that's when you now plug in your batteries. I will say that one thing that they could do to make it better is to add a light, an interior light. I'm going to tell the company that. Put an interior light in here. Now we have 3 lights. Red light, red light, red light, all plugged into the back. Ironically, those safety strips back there, they're up to code with regards to receptacles, because receptacles now, I call them easy. I call them hard to push in receptacles. There's no way these cords are going to fall out, because it takes a little bit of oomph to push them in there, because they're up to the 2026 electrical code with regards to receptacle outlets. So these 3 batteries are charging. I turned them all off, the ones that had on and off switches. Now we're going to do the puppy in the bottom. We plug the puppy in. And again, even though this shelf is sticking out a little bit further than the top one, it'll still fit in here. And I'm just going to plug it in. I'm just going to pick one, plug it in. My battery's already charged. I forgot I charged it last night. You could put 3 batteries in here. So it can hold, it's only supposed to hold 6 batteries, simply because they only have 6 receptacles. I'm not going to tell you to put it in a 20 amp outlet and add more into it. I'm just going to stick with what the company says. You could charge 6 batteries. Once you have everything going like that, once you have everything in, close the door, and then you have keys, you can lock it. I'm going to leave it just like this. I'm going to leave it overnight. I'm going to take the puppy out because I don't need to charge a puppy. But there you can see, boom, charging happening. Since I'm going to undo the puppy, I'll just show you how easy it is to actually pull it out with your hand. Just like that. But it's not going to jiggle loose. So that's really a nice feature. They also have a smaller version that holds half that amount of batteries that you can put on casters, which I actually locked one of these. Or you can set it on the desktop. So there you go. If you're interested, click on the link in the description. You'll get the lowest price. I'm not sure if I'll have a code, but I thought this was really cool. So when they offered it to me, I said yes, because I told you, my friend Gary Webster, Gary's E-Bike Adventures, Gary's E-Truck Adventures, he very well could be right that one day insurance companies are going to say you can only have 1 or 2 batteries unless it's in some kind of safe. And then here you go. Here's an option that would satisfy them because it has a smoke detector, surge overcharge protection, fire suppression on every single level. Fire suppression. Outstanding. Thank you for watching my video. My friends, if you're not a subscriber, boom, please smash that subscribe. Boom, please smash that like. Share my video. Tell your friends. And if you're interested in the cabinet, click on the link below. Click on the description. I may have a code. I may not. But either way, if you're interested, check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. Put them in the comments. And until next time, I love you all. See ya.